belter. Hi, I'm Steve Hill. This is my life in music. I've lived in Keynsham since 1971 and I'm 50 years old. Hi, I'm Steve Hill and this is my life in music with Longwell Records, 42 from Keynsham.
Hi, I'm Anne Rose. I've lived in Keynsham 46 years and I'm Steve's mummy.
First record I ever bought. I didn't actually buy one. The first record I ever stole was, I think it was off Liam Kenny's brother, Brendan Kenny, and it was Queen, A Night at the Opera, and we borrowed it and never gave it back. And it was like probably the most influential record for me because Bohemian Rhapsody was in the charts. It was, I think it was #1 for 17 weeks at the time. But the first record I actually probably saved up and bought was in Woolworths. Remember Woolworths down the end of the street? And it was The Great Rock and Roll Swindle by the Pistols, which was like 78. And I remember buying Cool for Cats as well. And there was a few other ones that were like sort of novelty records as well that you buy or you listen to when you're young. Remember Rolf Harris was another one. Gary Glitter and Rolf Harris. How mint is that? Two little boys had two little
I thought
toys.
Led Zeppelin was your...
Yeah, that was later.
You had the thing
yeah, we had it all
on your
painted on the bedroom wall, didn't we? The Zeppelin going down. But that was, that was about 83. That was. Yeah. That was like nearly 20 years later.
First record that I ever bought was Dwayne Eddy's Shazam. I think I bought it from Smith's in Taunton. In those days you used to go into a little booth and they'd play the record for you and then you decided whether or not you were going to buy it. And that was my first ever record with my pocket money when I was about 14, that was. How much was it? Now then, let me think. What was the record? I don't know whether they were 4 shillings. I really can't remember. Can't remember. 4 shillings, 20p. Is that right?
I don't know. God, it's like...
Fashion for me in the 70s was big flared trousers. I used to make my own clothes, crocheted skirts, and I was quite grumpy in those days. So when I was in one of those moods, I'd wear my big platform shoes and feel 6 foot tall and ready to take on the world. It was a really colourful fashion and a great time to be around, I think. Nice gay clothes, really fashionable.
Right, man, let's see if we can make you look a little bit more punk rock with a Dropkick Murphys out there.
Sod the put rock. Just fuck off, I'm going out now, Steve.
Oh, fuck off then, you're boring me as well. Just shitty old stories. Brendan Kenny, can you remember him?
Oh, yeah, Frank the Wheel's son, is it?
Yeah. No, Frank Kenny. With, what was his missus? Ginny, wasn't it?
Yeah, Frank the Wheel.
Yeah, Frank the Wheel, yeah.
I see him in every... He's not filming there, is he?
Are you filming it?
Stepchildren came to live with me, so I had 5 teenagers in the house. I'd have heavy metal coming from his room. I'd have whatever was popular coming from the roof the girls were in, and
Public Enemy.
And then, oh, what did they like? Rapping, didn't they?
Yeah, LL
Cool no, what
J
did Sarah
and that
like?
shit. No, our Sarah liked Public Enemy.
Yeah,
and
heavy
NWA.
metal. But what happened? I mean, you can tell me if you want me to say this. What happened was, like, he wouldn't want to hear their music. So he'd turn his up, right? Then they'd turn theirs up, and it was just... In the end, I got a Walkman because I couldn't cope with it.
They never had headphones in there.
I just cut the plugs off their record players so they couldn't play it.
It was just music. Yeah, there was a lot of music, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And a lot of swearing coming from your room because it was all heavy metal stuff.
I might need a piss again.
You can drink it.
Yeah, I had 2 pints before I come. Well, I know about him and got ready. Yeah.
But we did it down at the Hippodrome, and the next year we did it for 2 whole weeks and with standing ovations and everything. It was called Yesterday's Island. It's a long time ago now, to do with Fry Club, but it was something I'll never forget in my life.
What were you doing, singing in it, or?
They had it was about
she was
St Philip's Marsh, right? And
Yeah.
if you're not, I don't know if you're Keynesian, but down Fry Club there was a
came
guy
on and lit
called
lit
Brian
the,
Davis,
Yeah.
and he was one of something like 9 boys, and they lived down in the marsh, and like all these boys, lots of them slept top to tail in the bed. So I asked if I could be part of this production. They did it down at the old Fry Hall. It
Yeah.
was so damn good. And he rang me up and he said, Anne, I've got a big part for you in it. I said, I don't do acting. He said, you're going to be my mum. And I had to walk across this stage with a big cushion under her, a dolly in a pram, and a little boy holding my hand, because she just was always pregnant. And I had one line, and someone sat on a bench had to say to me, nice day, innit, Mrs. Davis? And all I had to do was go, it's all right for some. I've never forgotten. I used to go in work practicing it, and the girl I worked with just used to crack up. I said, it's so important, you've got to deliver that line at the right time when you're in the right position on the stage. But it was a phenomenal thing. It was so good. Like,
Part of the history of Keynesham, though, really, isn't it? When you think about it, that
Fry Club. Brian Davis and John Scully, who's been dead a while now, but who used to do the pantomimes and that. You know, that's now gone to someone else over at Salford. But yeah, but it was to be part of that, and he always laughs because I say I'm a bit of a thespian.
Well, you used to be a tap dancer, didn't you?
I did.
tap dancing.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Steve Hill, and this is My Life in Music with Longwell Records, 42 from Keynesham.